What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about this theory that I have that we might just be able to get paid time and a half every single day without ever working any overtime. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos. Get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. We got the limited edition Christmas line, only available until December 25th, and a portion of the proceeds are raising money for St. Jude's. Try out some G Fuel Energy Formula, $5 off your first order by clicking the link in the description. And of course, last but certainly not least, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. Refer a friend and they're going to give you 15 free fractional shares. Refer 3 friends by the end of the month and they're going to give you all the way up to 20 free shares of Apple. Everything will be linked in the description. All right, so today I wanted to talk about something that I was thinking about, and this is a theory that I have, and I've made videos kind of talking about similar ideas in the past. I've talked about how if you're working an 8-hour workday, I think a bar you should set for yourself, or a goal you should set for yourself to get the ball rolling, is to begin investing and working your way toward earning 9 hours worth of pay, even though you're only working an 8-hour work day, from passive income. I don't care what your method is. I don't care if you're running an automated business. I don't care if you are generating rental income. I don't care if you're getting paid in dividends. Aim for 1 hour worth of pay on top of your 8-hour workday. So you're getting paid for trading 8 hours of your time away, but you're getting paid for an additional hour, an hour of your time that you're not trading away, if that makes sense. So I've made videos about that in the past. Today I wanted to talk about how to get paid time and a half every single day without working any overtime. So as an example, let's just say you make $50,000 a year. That's a pretty standard amount of currency. $50K per year. That's your salary. I don't care if you're making more. I don't care if you're making less. For the sake of the video, let's just say you're making $50,000 a year. In order to make time and a half every single day, by the time the entire year goes by, 365 days go by, you're going to need an additional $25,000 tacked onto your $50,000 salary so that you can walk away with $75K by the end of the year. Now, how is this possible without working any overtime? Well, let's just say that you have, I don't know, less than $850,000, which, by the way, I know sounds like an absurd amount of currency. This isn't something that you're supposed to do today. This is something that you're supposed to do little by little over the course of several years, maybe even several decades. But let's just say you have $850,000 invested, and you're yielding 3% on that money that you have invested. Right there, you're earning $25,000. Passively, by the way. Passive residual income that you're not working for, that you're not clocking in and clocking out every single day for. You're going to work, you're going and doing your regular job for your $50,000 a year salary. Yeah, you're clocking in, clocking out, and working your face off for that $50,000, but you're not working at all for the additional $25,000. So you're walking away with $75,000 at the end of the year. Or if $850,000 with a 3% dividend yield sounds a little bit too absurd for you, no problem. What about $425,000 with a 6% yield? That right there would generate you $25,000 a year passively, residually, without having to clock in, without having to clock out. Mailbox money, as they call it. Time and a half without having to work any overtime. $425,000? Does that still sound absurd to you? Maybe. It sounds absurd to me. Right now, anyway. Give me a couple years, a couple of decades. I'm sure it'll be no problem. But right now, I don't have $425,000. That sounds so far away. How am I supposed to get there making only $50K a year? Okay, well, what happens if instead of $425,000, let's just say $230,000 with a yield of about 11%? That right there would be generating you $25,000. See, all you have to do when it comes to strategizing this way is you have to crunch the numbers. You have to figure out what vehicle you're going to use to generate the revenue. You're going to have to figure out what your starting point is. You're going to have to figure out what method would work best for you. See, income investing or dividend investing might not be the vehicle for everyone. Maybe somebody doesn't want anything to do with stocks and they're like, no, I only care about real estate. Okay, fine. Go with real estate. Figure out how much money you would need to get yourself a rental property. Figure out how much money would need to be generated on a monthly basis for you to be earning an additional $25,000 a year, which real estate, it's weird. I don't want to call it passive income because unfortunately real estate is pretty hands-on, but you're not working 8 hours a day on your rental property. It's hands-on, but not as hands-on as working 40 hours a week, every single year for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. So you might have to raise the bar a little bit more. You might have to be earning more than $25,000 a year so that you can hire maintenance people, hire property manager, and take care of everything that needs to be taken care of. Like I said, real estate's a little bit more hands-on. Plus, not to mention, higher bar to entry. It's a little bit tougher to purchase a house than it is to invest in an index fund, let's just say. But it could be a business as well. Maybe you don't have the currency to get involved in real estate. That's the reason I'm not involved in real estate. I don't have the currency to get involved in real estate. I would love to, and I plan on it. And I hope to within the next 1 to 3 years, preferably 1 to 2. But realistically speaking, I'll give myself an extra year buffer room. I plan on getting involved in real estate. I want to get involved in real estate. I would love to get involved in real estate, but I don't have the currency to do it just yet. So if you don't have the currency to get involved in real estate, if you, for whatever reason, don't want to be involved in the stock market, what about a business? There are a lot of different ways you can start yourself a business on the side. Again, this might not really be passive. I think dividend income investing is arguably the only way to achieve true 100% passive income, because you have to do literally nothing. You could just lay in bed all day and money would still be generated. But if you have a business and you automate it to the best of your ability, again, it's going to be very, very hands-on, and you're not going to be making very much at the very beginning. But once you get yourself to a point where you're profitable, once you get yourself to a point where you can afford to hire people to take some of the work off of your hands, sure, that's one way you can go. You just got to figure out what needs to be done, what type of business, and how to go about automating it so that you're generating $25,000 a year on top of your $50,000 a year salary, so that you are making time and a half every single day without working overtime. This video is just to think out loud, just to, throw an idea out there and see what people think of it, and hopefully inspire or motivate someone to get the ball rolling. Again, you don't need to make time and a half every single day without working any overtime starting today. Like I said before, figure out a way to get enough passive income generating so that an 8-hour workday earns you 9 hours worth of pay. Figure out a way to make $25 or $50 a month. Get your phone bill covered. Have enough passive income coming through to take care of your smallest bill. And then once you do that, move on to the next bill, the next smallest bill, and keep working your way up. Set the goal to yourself to earn $50 a month passively. Might not sound like very much, but it compounds. It builds over time. The snowball, as it continues to roll, it collects more snow. And the more snow it collects, the faster it rolls. And the faster it rolls, the more snow it collects. And the more snow it collects, the faster it rolls. And that's what the compound effect is. It's a pain in the neck at the very beginning. It's a very slow, grueling process at the very beginning. But eventually, if you do it right, it will pay off way more than you can ever even imagine. I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. What are your thoughts on my theory right here? How you can eventually get yourself to the point where, yeah, you're still working 40 hours a week, but you're earning time and a half every single day without working any overtime. How does that sound to you? Just hypothetical. Let me know in the comments. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. Remember, we have the limited edition Christmas line, only available until December 25th. Get one while you can, and a portion of the proceeds are raising some money for St. Jude's. Help us raise some money for charity. Try out some G Fuel Energy Formula, $5 off your first order by clicking the link in the description. They have buy one, get one free sales going on throughout the month of December, so go ahead and buy yourself one, get one free, and get $5 off. Link in the description. And of course, last but certainly not least, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. You could deposit as little as you'd like, even as little as a penny, and it still works, it still counts, you still get your up to 12 free fractional shares. Refer one friend by the end of the month, and they're going to give you 15 free fractional shares for the referral of some of the most rock-solid companies on the planet, by the way. Ford, Coca-Cola, Starbucks, Apple, the list goes on. And, of course, if you refer 3 friends by the end of the month, Webull is going to give you all the way up to 20 free shares of Apple. You're guaranteed at least one, so you're walking away a winner no matter what, but you have the chance of winning all the way up to 20. And, of course, for every friend you refer, that enables crypto trading on the platform. Webull is going to give you $5 worth of a crypto of your choice between Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, Sheep, and Cardano. Everything will be linked in the description. Once again, I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic and my theory that you could potentially, maybe, hypothetically, if you work hard enough and if you're patient and consistent and keep going no matter what, and continue to fuel the fire and continue to let the snowball roll, you could, in theory, get yourself into a position where, yes, you're still working 40 hours a week, but you're earning time and a half every single day without working any overtime. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace!